Hey everyone, Joey O'Connor again, and today I want to talk about my Grand Strand Business Directory. A few days ago, I talked about my South Carolina Business Directory, and so I wanted to go a little bit more in my area and talk about Grand Strand Business Directory. So head on over to grandstrandbusinessdirectory.com and you'll see what we do over there, right? It's pretty self-explanatory, right? It's a business directory of businesses, professional individuals, organizations, all that good stuff on the Grand Strand, which for those of you who might be watching somewhere else from that's not from the area, the Grand Strand is an area that is northern coastal region of South Carolina and the far southern coastal region of North Carolina. We've got about 90 miles or so just on beach mileage of coverage, so it's a pretty grand area. We also cover cities kind of outside of the coast, and I'll get to that here in just a second. So on the Grand Strand Business Directory, I think one of the great things we have is when you list your company with us, we feature the last 7 companies on the front page. I might put something up here on the screen that you can see it, and I'll kind of scroll through as I'm talking so you can see what I'm talking about, so you don't have to click out and then go visit. You can kind of follow along that way. So right now on the front page, we've got Gavin Burseth. He's a realtor in Myrtle Beach. We have Sports Replayed, which is a fairly new store in downtown Conway. We have the Cypress Inn, which is a it's kind of more than a bed and breakfast. It's also a great wedding facility and stuff in downtown Conway. We have Yard Cards. I think they're in Myrtle Beach, if my memory is correct. We've got South Strand Life Photography. We got DNR Enterprises and Your CBD Store in Conway. And then on the front page, we've got some popular categories, links to popular categories, and then we have a list of all of our categories, which there are a couple of hundred categories. Now, yeah, sure, there's some categories that we don't have any listings in. Okay, I don't want that to deter you. So this is some pretty good coverage and some pretty good business promotion. Okay, for you guys. So we'd love to have you. Also, you'll see down the side of the page, and this is what I was kind of talking about earlier. So I also have each individual city around here as an individual business directory too. So Aner Business Directory, Conway Business Directory, Longs, Loris, North Myrtle Beach, Little River. We got Calabash, all the way down. You know, Garden City, Surfside Beach, Murrells Inlet, Pawleys Island, Georgetown, and that might be all. There might be one or two in there that I've kind of forgotten about. But I got them all covered, okay? So when you list your company with us on the Grand Strand Business Directory, you not only get in the main category or the main directory on Grand Strand Business Directory, you also get listed on our city sites as well, okay? So if you list, so for instance, Sports Replayed, they got on the front page of Grand Strand Business Directory. They got in our sporting goods store category. And they also got listed on conwaybusinessdirectory.com. Okay. And part of their plan, it was they signed up. They got a bunch. They got on a bunch of stuff, but I'll just keep it simple today for Grand Strand Business Directory. Okay. Now, when you also add your company with us, here's the other great news. We're not a subscription service. We don't have any monthly charges. We don't have any yearly renewals. It's a one-time payment for you to get listed for life. Okay. And so the other thing is, let me click on the add. When you go down here to add your listing and you click on that, right now, I've actually got $50 off as a limited time special. And I'm not saying this as a sales pitch or anything. Okay, number one, right now, so it's only $100. And again, that's for life, right? But this part is what I was going to say, not as a sales pitch. I don't know when I'm going to go back to regular price. It might be a few days. It might be a few weeks. I don't know. It might even be a month. So the thing is, don't delay. It's a good chance for you to save $50. And I know I have a hard job sometimes because I don't want to sound like a salesman. I'm a great salesman, and I think this will really help your company get some pretty good exposure. I'm just trying to save you $50, okay, is what my point was. So if you see this, go on there. And I'll tell you what, I'll make a special deal for people who are watching, okay? Even if you happen to see this in 6 or 8 months and we've gone back to our regular price, I'll tell you, if you email me or contact me and say, hey, I just watched the video, you know, you talked about it being $100 and now I see it, it's 150, and you said if we emailed you that you'd be glad to give me $50 off. Okay, do that. I'll be glad to give you $50 off. My way of saying thank you for watching. Okay. So how about that? Why don't we just leave it at that? Let me get out of this. So thanks for watching. Head on over to grandstrandbusinessdirectory.com. I hope to see you there. If you got any questions, let me know. I'd be glad to answer them. But other than that, thanks for watching. Take care. We'll see you next time.